I've been making my own skincare products out of my kitchen for years now. Today I'd like to share with you one of my most popular blog posts. It is a do-it-yourself olive oil cinnamon lip plumping scrub. But I'm not going to just limit it to that, because you can use any of the ingredients in your kitchen that you would like. If you do not have olive oil, which I'll make the version of that today, you could use something like grapeseed oil or coconut oil. The components of this scrub are really 3 parts. It is 1 part oil, 1 part scrub, which it could be salt or sugar. Today I have white sugar and brown sugar. I've used sea salt in the past, but my readers tell me that's not their favorite because it doesn't taste so great. So I was just letting you know that that's also an option. Salt makes a great scrub. And then the other component is the plumping part, which is cinnamon or cloves. So I'm going to get started. Today we're going to make 2 variations of it. The first will be olive oil. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which I've pre-measured. And then you're going to need a tablespoon of sugar. We'll use white sugar for this version, but you could use brown sugar, or you could even use salt. You put that in the mix, and then you want a teaspoon of cinnamon. It is that simple. You probably have all of these ingredients already in your own house, and you just mix them together. I don't know if you can see what it looks like from there. I'm just going to mix it until it gets to a nice consistency. I may go ahead and add a little bit more sugar, just because I like my scrub thicker. This is originally how I put it together, but you can see it's pretty runny, which makes it difficult to transport. This version, which is the first recipe that I created, I just kept in my refrigerator. But I don't like how runny it is, so I'm going to go ahead and add some more sugar to it. And you can see how it's getting nice and thick. So after that is mixed up, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit on and scrub it around. You want to make sure you're not wearing anything that's, good, that you don't want stained. Just don't do it so hard that you rub your lips off, but you want to kind of get in there and give your lips a good scrubbing. I think a lot of times we exfoliate our faces and our bodies, but we don't think about doing our lips. So the act of exfoliating helps get rid of all those dead skin cells, and then the cinnamon actually acts as a plumping agent. It irritates your skin a little bit and causes your lips to plump up. So I'm going to leave this on for about 10 minutes, and then I'll just wipe it off, and the oil will stay behind moisturizing my skin. The plumping effect is temporary, of course. It's not something that's going to last you for days. But it's a good alternative to going and getting lip injections, or doing that crazy thing where they were sucking on the baby bottles to make their lips plump. That was kind of scary looking, actually. So this is a good, healthy way to get fuller, smoother lips. The next recipe that I'm going to make will be the coconut oil with the cloves and the brown sugar. This tastes really good, by the way. So if you're in a hurry and you want to put it on and leave it on while you're driving somewhere, you could actually just lick it off. And then the cinnamon kind of stains your lips into a nice natural color. So I will let this sit for about 10 minutes, and then I will come back and show you the coconut oil version. In this version, I'm going to use coconut oil. I prefer the virgin coconut oil because it has such a good flavor. It actually tastes and smells like coconut. You can buy cooking oil that is coconut oil that's processed, and it has almost no flavor. It is a little thicker. I like this because at room temperature it gets liquidy, but a little bit colder and it gets firm. I just think it's such a good oil. There's so many benefits to it. So it's definitely a good choice for the oil part of this lip scrub. So I've already pre-measured a tablespoon of that. I'm going to pour it in my dish. And with this version, I'm going to use brown sugar, which tastes amazing. It has a really nice consistency. I use brown sugar in some of my do-it-yourself body scrubs, and I think it's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a tablespoon. I'll probably increase it. The lip plumping part that I'm going to use is cloves with this version. You could use cinnamon. You could use really whatever you want. It's up to you. Just try to pick a spice that has plumping abilities, and I'll list some at the end of the video. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix this together until it's the consistency that I want. My coconut brown sugar version is mixed, and I actually didn't have to add any more brown sugar. It's the perfect consistency. So with this, it was 1 tablespoon of coconut oil to 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and a teaspoon of cloves. I'm going to do the same thing with this, just rub it on my lips, scrub off the dead skin, leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then wipe it off, and that's it. That is how easy it is to make your own lip scrub. With the cost savings and the control of what you put into your scrub, I can't even imagine why you would go and purchase one. If I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.